Welcome to the Get Trauma Informed podcast, dedicated to unraveling the complexities of trauma, its pervasive impact, and the journey towards holistic recovery and realignment. If your radiance has ever felt muted, like I and thousands of others, you're in the right place to reignite your inner light. I'm your host, Wellness Coach Liz Blanding, and this is the Get Trauma Informed podcast. Fear often enters our lives through the people we trust. When someone repeatedly harms you, drains you, or confuses you, your nervous system learns to live in survival mode. Many of us began to question ourselves instead of questioning the behavior. In this episode, I want to help you recognize the difference between toxic red flags and healthy relational traits. Clarity creates safety. Safety creates peace, and peace creates recovery. Welcome back to the Get Trauma Informed podcast. I'm your host, peer-to-peer wellness coach Liz Blanding, and today I want to take us deeper into understanding how to identify safe people while creating distance from unhealthy patterns. This is one of the most important skills in trauma recovery because your environment influences your nervous system, your decisions, and your destiny. First, I want us to understand red flags. Many people think red flags are loud. They imagine obvious behaviors like yelling and physical aggression. However, red flags are often subtle. They show up in repeated patterns that chip away at your peace, your identity, and your confidence. Red flags are warning signs that a person's behavior, communication, and emotional patterns may be harmful. For trauma survivors, these signs can be hard to see because chaos can feel familiar. Today, I want you to hear them clearly. So, a person waving some red flags, they make you feel confused, anxious, and emotionally off balance. They dismiss your emotions and make you question your reality. They refuse to take responsibility and often blame you. They punish you with silence, distance, and emotional withdrawal. They violate your boundaries even after you communicate them. They use guilt, fear, or shame to influence your decisions. They lie, twist the truth, or withhold important information. They resent your healing, growth, and independence. They isolate you from the voices that support your recovery. They apologize without changing their behavior. They create emotional chaos and then act like the hero for calming the storm that they created. If these patterns sound familiar, I want you to take a breath. Awareness is the first step to emotional safety. Now, what healthy traits look like, and this is what we should be looking for. See, healthy people create environments that feel consistent, calm, honest, and supportive. When you have lived through trauma, these traits may feel unfamiliar. Sometimes peace feels uncomfortable because your nervous system has been trained by chaos. I want to help you relearn what healthy looks like, sound like, and feels like. See, a healthy person will possess these traits. They respect your boundaries the first time you communicate them. They take responsibility for their actions and make consistent changes. They communicate openly with honesty and clarity. They listen to you without dismissing your emotions. They show empathy during difficult conversations. They are consistent with their words and actions. They celebrate your growth and encourage your success. They support your goals, your purpose, and your recovery. They do not punish you for needing space, time, or clarity. They make you feel safe, valued, and emotionally grounded. Healthy people do not drain your energy. They add to your life. Now, here are some lessons from the trauma-informed girl herself. When I was living in survival mode, I confused intensity with intimacy. I thought chaos meant passion and inconsistency meant love. My nervous system was so accustomed to stress that peace felt unfamiliar. I accepted red flags because they matched my trauma story. As I healed and recovered, I learned something life-changing. Healthy love is steady. It is peaceful. It is clear. It is kind. Healthy people do not make you question your worth. They do not silence your voice. They do not dim your light. Your healing brings clarity that your pain could not. You deserve relationships that align with the woman or man you are becoming, not the wounds you've survived. Our spiritual reflection for today says, God is not the author of confusion. God does not use fear, guilt, emotional instability to guide you. Scripture reminds us that love is patient, kind, truthful, and honoring. Real love does not manipulate or control. I want you to ask yourself a simple question. Does this person bring me closer to peace or closer to emotional chaos? That one question can shift your entire recovery journey. Discernment is protection. Wisdom is safety. Peace is direction. Here are some practical tools for discernment. Number 1, check your peace. Notice how your body feels before, during, and after interaction. Your nervous system never lies. Number 2, the respect test. Healthy people respect your boundaries. Toxic people change and violate them. Number 3, consistency over chemistry. Chemistry can lie. Consistency never does. Number 4, fruit over words. Judge the relationship by the results, not the promises. Number 5, safe or stressful. If a relationship consistently produces stress instead of safety, it is a sign to step back. In closing, I ask that you take a moment this week to reflect on the relationships in your life. You are not judging people. You are protecting your peace. Identify one red flag you may have ignored and one healthy trait you want to prioritize moving forward. And answer this question in your journal. What does emotional safety feel like for me? And how can I honor it this week? Before we close, I want to invite you in deeper community support. If this episode helped you identify red flags, understand healthy traits, or make clearer decisions about the people in your life, then I want you to take the next step and join us inside the All Things Recovery community on Patreon. This is where we continue the conversation. It is where we build emotional safety, personal confidence, and spiritual clarity together. You will receive weekly support, trauma-informed tools, and an invitation to live sessions, and a community of people who understand what recovery looks like, one breath at a time. Visit All Things Recovery Inner Circle on Patreon and connect with a community that is growing with you, learning with you, and recovering with you. We are recovering one breath at a time. Give yourself grace and stay fearless. Bye for now. It's time to buckle up. No more suffering in silence. Our Power Pack journey to recovery and realignment starts now. Remember, you are collateral damage on someone else's warpath. Trauma is not your fault. Recovery, however, is your responsibility. I'm your host, Wellness Coach Liz Blanding, and this is the Get Trauma Informed podcast.